be a beautiful lilac-y purple colour. It never ceases to amaze me, the beauty of nature and the changing colours of nature's landscape. It's like a masterpiece being forever painted and erased and painted again and erased and painted again. Let me just stop and show you where I am now. We're on the Cleveland Way heading towards Cribdale Gate and Captain Cook's Memorial. It's a little bit breezy up here again, so I'm trying to hold the microphone away from the wind, but again I do apologise. It's part of living in the north of England, I'm afraid. So just before I went through the gate at the top of the footpath that leads away from Rosebery Topping, it's actually part of the Cleveland Way. It's an extension of the Cleveland Way that departs heading west, so that those walking the Cleveland Way can stay on technically the Cleveland Way, go to the summit of Rosebery Topping and then come back up. It's a bit of a roller coaster, but if you've never done it, it's worth doing. So just before I entered the gate, which took me onto the path which I'm on now, I stopped for a few minutes just to admire the view towards Rosebery Topping, adjust my socks and hot rocks, and just before I sat down I noticed a carving or an inscription in one of the benches slats, and I can't remember the lady's name who it was in memory of. Clearly a walker who loved the view from that spot, so I'm guessing it's a memorial bench. And the words so sweetly read: "Remember to be kind to everyone you meet, for everyone inside is fighting a hard battle." How beautiful is that? Do we open up when we're fighting those battles? Sometimes I do, sometimes I don't. It's so important though in this day and age, with the pressures of modern day life and lockdown and furlough and redundancy and uncertainty and boredom. So important, my friends, to open up if you're having a bad day, if you're having a tough time of it. Don't bottle it up and send it out to sea hoping that someone's going to find it and understand your message. If you have a problem, if you're having a bad day, reach out to someone. We all have someone we can reach out to. We all have friends, we all have families. And if we don't, go for a walk and simply say hello to somebody. And you'll be amazed how quickly it is to strike up a conversation. And you'll be amazed how quickly people can read the body language of a troubled person. So here endeth my little lesson before we head on along the Cleveland Way. There's a nice little opening in the stone wall. You can see behind me here, they've been rebuilding the stone wall. It's an absolute work of art. But there's a little opening here that's going to allow a beautiful view through the stone wall, Rosebery Topping in the background, through the 5-bar gate. Just look at that. Isn't that amazing, my friends? That's where I am today. Doing a little bit of nature therapy, a little bit of realignment, waiting for the colours of spring. Those beautiful words written and sung by the late Mark Hollis, rest in peace my friend, from the alternative band Talk Talk, from an amazing album titled The Colour of Spring. Waiting for the colour of spring. Come gentle spring, come at winter's end, gone is the parlour, the promise of nature's gift. Beautiful words from an extremely talented musician and songwriter, sadly taken from us. I often wonder what these people would be doing now, the likes of David Bowie, George Michael, Elvis Presley, John Lennon, Amy Winehouse, Whitney Houston, these amazing artists, not artists putting pen to paper or brush to canvas, but musicians and artists waxing lyrical for the pleasure of our ears. How many rights and wrongs have been played out to a soundtrack of a famous person no longer with us? So here I am today, up on the North Yorkshire moors now. We left Great Ayton at about 12:30. I think it's about 2:30 now, so we've been walking for about 2 hours. here I am, enjoying nature and waiting for the colour of spring. There's not much sign of spring up on the moors. It's quite hardy, it's quite barren up here. Let me just show you. Just look behind me. Beautiful canvas or blanket of heather, charred and hardened by nature. Usually burnt off every year as well by the National Trust, and then it grows back stronger. It's starting to bloom, it's starting to bud though, so in about 6 to 8 weeks come up here again and it will look a completely different backdrop. You can see this area here has been cleared. This would have been burnt off last season. So we're heading on down to Cribdale Gate, where we're going to grab some refreshments, and I'll see you all in a little while. Take care, my friends. Stay safe, won't you? So we've just arrived at Captain Cook's monument. The railings behind me to stop people scratching their names into the sandstone is quite soft, and the plaque that you can just see up there tells you all about Captain Cook, James Cook. So we're going to stop for a quick bit of snackage before heading on down back to Great Ayton. It's been a great afternoon, it really has. We travelled light today. Solo run as well. It's always nice every now and again to go solo. And I know I've got something in one of these pockets that I'm really looking forward to. I remember those bad boys. Fish and chips. These little fellas have stood the test of time. I remember when you used to be able to buy these for... These little fellas here used to be able to buy these at the local newsagents for about 5p. Showing my age. Fish shape. Chip shape. Simple as that really. Salt and vinegar savoury biscuit snacks. Perfect. A little bit of carbohydrate, not much. A little bit of salt, keep the crème away. A little bit of vinegar, adds to the flavour. It's quite windy up here again though, so I do apologise if there's a bit of wind noise. It's blowing in from, I think the wind's blowing in from the west. So I'm taking a little bit of shelter behind the monument, and once I've finished my fish and chips, Boost bar, packed with sugar, caramel and crunchy bits to see us down the final 1.5 to 2 miles. It's going to be about a mile off-road and then maybe about 3/4 of a mile on the road, just down from the station back into Great Ayton. It shouldn't take us too long at all. So I'm going to enjoy my snackage we've got some more walkers heading our way with dogs and kids, so it's going to get noisy. And I'm going to sign off, eat my fish and chips, hot footed with my Boost bar. And I'll see you guys all in a little while. Take care. Hope you've been enjoying the walk and the short film. I know I have. And stay safe. So, down through the evergreen forest we go. Directly ahead of us is the narrow path that I'll be taking. But just have a little look around the devastation from the recent storms and high winds. Trees which have been here for many years just snapped like matchsticks. When you see stuff like this, it reminds you just how powerful and forceful nature can be. It's why we must all have the utmost respect for nature and the elements. It's very quiet in here though, sheltered from the wind. Nature sheltering me from nature's element. Footpath that you can see, which I've just come down, it's one of the old footpaths that the miners and quarry workers used to use to get from Great Ayton and the surrounding villages up onto the North Yorkshire moors to mine for quarry stone and tin and lead. And people say they have a tough commute to work. Fancy making that journey every morning and every night, and it was probably early morning and late at night as well. So let's just swing around and let's just walk for a short while the way home for a North Yorkshire moors miner or quarry worker. The path is still quite muddy, it's quite slippery, but it's been quite windy as well, so the surface of this track is drying quickly, and also it's been quite sunny for a few days as well, which makes a change in Yorkshire. But imagine making this journey at the end of a long hard day of hard labour, when it's been raining or snowing and you're knee deep and all you want to do is get home. And when you do get home, your home is an old miner's cottage that probably has no electricity, doesn't even have a bathroom or a toilet indoors. You can see where the water has obviously run down here over many days and weeks, and has just washed away the topsoil to create this wonderful natural staircase. And the beautiful evergreen holly, look at that, shining iridescent in the afternoon sun. So let's push on. We're on the last stretch of off-road hike today before we join the road just down by Ayton Station. There's a row of very cute and canny railway workers' cottages and miners' cottages down here. If there's not too many people around, I'll show you around, but we'll see. So look at this. Imagine making this journey. I don't know many people that like getting up in the morning to go to work, but imagine having to get up at probably 5 o'clock in the morning to be up on the moors by 6:30, 7 o'clock to mine for quarry stone all day, and this would be the path that those chaps would have taken. It's really, really slippery going down here. It's quite steep as well. When I just get down this little bit here, I'll just show you back up. So that would be their route to work. Mental, isn't it? And to think how we moan about our overcrowded trains and busy roads and polluted streets. On that note, I don't know, maybe the miners from the Industrial Revolution had it better, but they were responsible for an awful lot of pollution, weren't they? They didn't know at that time, so we won't hold it too much against them, will we? But as we head down back towards Great Ayton, we're coming to the end of another lovely walk, another lovely hike, a great explore this afternoon. It's just gone 4 o'clock, so I've been out 3.5 hours this afternoon. It's been absolutely divine. Let's have a little look just across the field there. Let's get that industrial gate out the way. There we go. Let's have a little look around. Just up in the far distance where you can see the tallest tree to the right hand side, to the left of that is the top ridge of the North Yorkshire Moors. That's the Cleveland Way. In the distance, smack bang centre now at 12 o'clock, follow the fence to the left and you'll see, move up, there is Rosebery Topping. A few people have built some lovely houses down there as well. We're going to push on, because we're not into lovely houses, we're into nature today. Good afternoon again, everyone. So it's just gone 4:30. I've just arrived back in Great Ayton. You didn't see the start. This is where it all started, 12:30. It's now just gone 4:30. I've just arrived back in Great Ayton, so I've been out 4 hours. I've recorded some really, really lovely stuff this afternoon, some really nice stills, some great video content as well, which over the next couple of days I'm going to be putting together into a short film. It's the first time I've done this. I normally do my walks and my explores, and I do part 1 to 5 or part 1 to 6, part 1 to 7, and it's just all recorded live, anywhere between 4 and 9 minutes of live uncut content. So this time I've been playing around with a few different movie production softwares, and I'm going to start putting together in a slightly different format, and this will be my first short film, and it will be up on my Facebook page and my YouTube channel hopefully within the next couple of days, or as soon as I've had a chance to slice it, splice it and put it back together and do all the funky stuff that you do to make something nice. So my friends, Facebook, YouTube, my subscribers, my followers, my family, my friends, my social media contacts. If you've enjoyed walking with me this afternoon, if you've enjoyed my first short film, then please continue to support. That's all I ask. Give me a thumbs up, give me a like, give me a kind, polite, loving comment in a comment box somewhere. And don't forget, if you are a YouTuber, please subscribe to my channel so you can find out exactly what I'm doing and where I am. If you're a YouTuber but you're not a Facebook user, then please jump over to my Facebook page, Matt Wells Life Begins at 50 and 462 Days. Don't forget to like and follow, and you will get updates immediately on where I am and what I'm doing. YouTubers, you know the drill. Please like, please subscribe, please leave a friendly, lovely comment if you want. Share the links, spread the word, and let's keep free entertainment well and truly alive, because I think it's fair to say that social media entertainment has kept a lot of people sane over the last 12 months, and it's that that got me into getting out more and creating this content and footage from all these wonderful locations around where I live in beautiful North Yorkshire. Let me just give you one more little pano of Great Ayton and this beautiful big building behind me, and then just behind me there, those beautiful, beautiful cottages. Ivy Cottage, Nutshell Cottage, beautiful. And let's not forget the reason why Great Ayton is so popular. Just over there in the distance you will see, just up there, the bronze statue of James Cook, Captain James Cook, explorer, sailor, all-round good guy supposedly, and famous for putting Great Ayton on the map. So anyway, my friends, I'm going home. I have the most delightful 11-year-old boy waiting for me, and the most wonderful wife who continues to support me in everything I do, also waiting for me. So I'm going to head home. It takes me about 45 minutes to get home from here. I might even go via the Chinese takeaway and treat myself this evening. So thanks very much for walking with me this afternoon, my friends. I hope you've enjoyed it. I've been Matt Wells. Life begins at 50, 462 days. Please check out my YouTube channel, check out my Facebook page, read the About section, read my bio, read the pinned post which is pinned to the top of my Facebook feed, and you will find out why I do what I do and why I'm doing this instead of what I was doing 12 months ago. So I think we can safely say that walking Great Ayton, Rosebery Topping, the Cleveland Way, Cribdale Gate, Captain Cook's, back down to Great Ayton is 100% well and truly a wrap. Take care, my friends, stay safe, stay focused, and keep those dreams alive.